Research hypothesis. Hypothesis is a tentative prediction or explanation of the relationship between two or more variables. That means in a research study there are two or more variables is present, and on the prediction or explanation their relationship, the relationship between two variables of prediction is known as hypothesis. It implies that there is systematic relationship between an independent and dependent variable, and the prediction of that relationship is known as hypothesis. For example, dietary compliance will be greater in diabetic patient receiving diet instruction a small group than in diabetic patient receiving individualized diet instruction. That is, one research problem is there and their hypothesis is there. Then Pollitt and Beck defined hypothesis as a statement of researchers' expectation about the relationship between the variables under expectation. Who predict the hypothesis or relation? That is the researcher. So hypothesis is the statement of the researcher expectation. What expectation? About the relationship between two or more variables, like effect of ginger in the morning sickness of the pregnant mother. Here the variables are ginger and morning sickness, and hypothesis is there is a relationship between a ginger and morning sickness of the woman. Then a hypothesis is an assumption statement, that means assume statement about the relationship between two or more variables that suggest an answer of the research problem. Okay, that means hypothesis is the predictive relationship among two or more variables by the researcher. Then importance of the hypothesis in research. In research, hypotheses are very important. So importance are: hypothesis enables the researcher to objectively investigate new area of discovery. Thus, it provides a powerful tool for the advancement of the knowledge. Important investigated means it enables the relationship between two or more variables, and by the establishing of the relationship in new knowledge can be arise. So it is a powerful tool at the advancement of the knowledge. Then it provides objectivity to the research activity. The formation of hypothesis provides a study with focus and guides the researcher about the specific object of the research problems to investigate. That means in research problem the relationship of the two or more variable, and that helps to end with the objectives. It provides an insight to the researcher about what data to collect and how to not collect, and thereby providing the focus of the study. If we form a hypothesis, if we assume that there is a relationship or not, then the area of the research will be narrower and we can focus on our study more precisely. It also provides direction to conduct research, such as defining the sources and relevance of the data. It provides clear and specific goals to the researcher. It provides links between theories and actual practical to the research. It provides a brief bridge between theory and practical. That means in our theory settings which we have read, and in our practical settings which we have practiced, by the hypothesis formulation we can relate those. It suggests which type of research is likely to be most appropriate, and it stimulates the thinking process. It also determines the research designs and technique. Understanding the researcher about the expectation, it serves as a framework of drawing conclusion. Without hypothesis, the research would be like aimless wandering. Then characteristics of good hypothesis: conceptual clarity should be there, empirical references should be there, objectivity should be there, specificity, relevant, testability should be there, and also consciously, simplicity, availability of the technique, purposefulness, etc. should be there.